Okay. So, wish you very auspicious good evening, sir.
Good evening. May I know something about you?
Yes, sir, of course, why not? Actually, sir, my name is Sapna Singh, and I'm private school teacher, and I'm from Jaunpur, UP. And along with my teaching job, I have to manage all my household chores as well. And if I talk about my education, so I have done my graduation in BA, and also
Yes.
I have recently done my B.Ed, and
Yes.
I run my own YouTube channel as well by the name Sapna Raghuvanshi, and that's all about me, sir. So, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes. Yes. Why not? My name is Pawan Prajapati from Azamgarh. I have done PG in English from Allahabad University. Then after B.Ed from Purvanchal University, and I have qualified CTET. Currently, I'm teaching in a private school, and I'm also with a teacher. I'm also TST aspirant because I prepare myself for a government job. And my hobbies are listening song. Sometimes I like to play chess. And my strength is positive thinking and self motivation. And my aim is I want to be best version of myself in teaching field. That's all about me.
Okay, sir. It's great to hear all these things. So, sir, how long have you been learning this English language?
Yes, ma'am. I'm learning this language approx 3 months. But before 6 year, I had joined one time spoken classes. But there is much gap for that time and now. So I forget everything and I restart to learn it because of I faced too much problem in CBSE board school that if you are teacher of English language and literature and you are unable to speak fluently, then it's a major problem.
Yes, sir, of course, you are
That's why
right. I-
yes, that's
As
why
per
I'm continue this.
Yes, yes, sir, you are right. Because I'm also a private school teacher, and my school is also CBSE board school. So the same problem means in my school means all teachers are always allowed to speak only in English, not in Hindi.
Yes.
So, sir, it's mandatory for especially English teacher, and I'm English teacher in my school. So for me, it's mandatory to speak.
Wow.
Yes, sir, exactly. And sir, I also want to know about your side that which subject do you teach in your school?
Yes, yes, why not? It's very glad for me that I'm connecting to a private teacher from same profession and also same subject. I'm PG in English and
Yes,
yes,
that's
yes,
amazing.
I'm also teaching here English for class 6 to 8.
6 to 8. Yes, sir. If I say about
Yes.
myself, so I'm PRT teacher. I used to teach up to fifth standard, but earlier I used to teach up to eighth standard when I was in Azamgarh. And sir, what you mentioned that you are from Azamgarh,
Yes, yes.
from means you are living in Azamgarh city.
Yes, yes, I'm currently living in Azamgarh city near a railway station.
Oh, that sounds amazing, sir. Because I have also spent my 10 years in Azamgarh. Do you know? 10 years means
Oh,
I have been living there means from 2013 to 2023. So it's been 10 years. I spent my 10 years in Azamgarh, and that's why I have always a great attachment with that city, Azamgarh. And now
yes,
I'm
yes,
sitting in my basic place, Jaunpur district. I'm basically from Jaunpur, but my
yes.
husband was working in Azamgarh, so I was living there. And in 2023, I have shifted here. And
Okay.
also, you mentioned railway station. I haven't lived there, so
Okay.
that's great.
That's great.
So, sir,
Then you are much connected to this city, I think.
yes, sir, I was teaching there. I hope you know about Rahul Sankirtan Inter College School.
Yes, ma'am,
Yeah.
I know. Uh,
Yes, I,
before 3 months, I was living there in Radhapur, and in Kalichara I was living there. That's why I know that school very
sir,
well, and also I applied in that school for teaching in 2022, but they not selected me. That's why I'm teaching another school here.
yes, sir. Actually, I have been teaching in that school, and I have also teached in many school, but taught in many school. But nowadays, I have shifted here in my basic place, and I think now I don't need to go anywhere because everything is fine here. But yes, there's a
Then
great attachment with the city Azamgarh in me always.
yes,
And
yes.
I am completely known about all places, means all the places as you are mentioning,
Yes,
Radhapur.
yes. You have
And
spent here approx 10
and
years, then you will
yes,
sure
sir.
know everything.
And there are lots of friends are mine in Azamgarh. Means my best friend.
Okay.
Currently, my one
Yes.
best friend is teaching in Jyoti Niketan, and also in there are many schools. There are many best friend of mine. So, sir, just
Oh,
tell me about your journey, English learning journey. What are you doing nowadays to enhance your speaking skill?
yes, yes. Actually, if I'm telling you really, then I don't remember anything. Only I practice because I know rule and basic grammar also, that how to speak, but I was unable to practice. So nowadays I'm practicing on Skype, and also in school in classes I try to speak in English, because spoken is fully based on practice, not grammar.
Yes.
If you know basic grammar and you are doing practice day by day, then you will sure speak fluently.
Yes, sir. Actually, you are absolutely right because I know that you are also teacher and I'm also, and especially we all are English teacher. So we are having good English grammar knowledge. And if I say about myself, so I have also good knowledge of grammar. Means all thing you can ask me anything in grammar, means basic related to speaking. But having lots of grammar knowledge, and I feel
Yes,
myself not able to speak properly. And then I realized that it's not enough only to have lots of grammar knowledge. If we have grammar knowledge, so we have to use it in speaking. And yes, if we talk about grammar knowledge and speaking, so these both are completely different topic, because
yes,
speaking
yes,
is based on speaking practice, and having grammar knowledge, it's just learning as a subject, and speaking English, it's learning like a language. So we are now
yes, yes,
try to learn English as a language communication skill. That's why.
yes, yes. You can find there are many teachers who know grammar very well.
Yes, sir.
Although you can find they are selected in government job, they are government teacher, but they are unable to speak in English
Yes,
because
sir.
in lack of practice.
Exactly.
And word power is very broad things, but if you have much word power, then it's become very easy to speak in English.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And
Do you
if
also prepare for government job?
no, sir. Actually, if I said honestly, so after completing my B.Ed, means I have done my graduation in 2010, and I have recently completed my B.Ed. Because after completing
Oh,
graduation, I got married in 2012, and then just I was completely avoided by all this teaching things and all, and completely busy in my household and just married life. And again, when I was shifted in Azamgarh, means in 2013, then again I joined private school, and that time I means gradually I realized that for teaching in private school also there's the B.Ed
Yes.
is mandatory. So
Yes.
I just completed my B.Ed, and after completing B.Ed, I also applied for seated, and I tried. Means I have appeared in seated exam without studying. Means I didn't study a single word of seated, but I got 83, I think. So my husband was
That's
appreciating
great.
me. My husband was appreciating me a lot for this. That if without studying you are getting such type of marks like 83. So just suppose if you would have studied, so what marks would you get?
Yes,
So
yes.
but
And
I
now
completely
we
busy
can
that I'm
also,
speaking.
yes, yes. Now form is showing on website, and we can fill seated form because I'm qualified, but in my category, not in general. That's why I have got 89 marks, and before last year, last seated, I got 85, but I want 90.
Yes, sir. For applying in other state, you also need
Yes,
90.
yes,
And for us, means general category, it's 19 is mandatory. 90 marks is mandatory, I think, to qualify.
yes, yes, 90,
So,
90.
yes, we will have to get 90 plus. So for me, it's just like it's not my cup of tea because I'm not interested in all this thing. And when I try to just study about CETA, so I am getting bored. I don't know why. And but nowadays I'm very passionate about learning English language, and however time I get, I try to utilize my time in English learning journey. That's my big problem. And when my summer vacation was going on, sir, in June, so my husband forced me a lot to study about seated. He said just try to
Yes,
focus on your seated study. But I never studied about just seated a single word, and I was just means utilizing my time in learning communication skill, and now this is the response that I'm able to talk to different person. And if this time I'm talking to you, so this is all just effort, my best effort I can say,
yes, yes.
which I done in my.
I have also watched to your videos, and that you have uploaded on your YouTube channel.
Yes.
You are progressing on your channel.
But yes, sir, I don't know about all these things. If I say honestly, I don't know much means about YouTube and Skype, all these things. My husband is doing all things. But yes, sir, I have come on this platform only to be fluent. I don't
Yes,
know any
yes,
and I don't want anything. But yes, I want to see improvement in myself. That is my main purpose, sir. And only for this purpose, I have come on this platform. And in my summer vacation, as I said, that time my husband was forcing me to study about seated in seated something. But that time I was completely busy in listening. Sad. But yes, sir, I did only listening practice a lot when my summer vacation was going on.
yes,
And at that time I applied some app also to talk to different people, but I was not getting interest in that app. Sometimes just call was disconnected um, for some problem, so I started getting bored, like what is this, and I started listening motivational story a lot. And after that
yes,
I when I thought to speak something, so that is the problem, like what to speak, what to talk. Then I decided to take advantage of my motivational story, my listening practice, and now it's time to speak something. So I decided to tell my story before people, and I started doing
Yes,
this.
yes. I have watched your video, so I know that you're
Yes,
uploading uh,
only
motivational
storytelling
stories. Yes,
stories,
yes, story
motivational.
only. Yes.
Yes,
And
sir. I want
how?
to ask that
Yes.
means in all learning process, which process you like most? Like listening practice, speaking, shadowing, mirror practice, self talk. So what?
I like only two. Not I think not to need of mirror practice for me. That's why I listen only and try to speak both
Yes, sir.
listening
Exactly.
and speaking.
Same.
Mirror practice is to remove for hesitation, but we are teachers, so there is no hesitation in us. We can speak in front of anyone.
Yes, sir. I'm also a teacher, but to be very honest, I want to express my feeling, this type of feeling, and I think there's no same to express this because yes, I'm teacher. I always used to be very comfortable with my student in front of my student. Whatever I'm supposed to say, whatever I am supposed to do, just I always used to be very comfortable in front of my student. But yes, I'm teacher, and also in my school I'm house in charge. So whenever it come to uh, deliver a speech on stage, so that time when I nowadays I'm feeling myself very much confident to face camera, but still I'm somewhere facing hesitation to face mic. Means when I hold mic, that time
Yes,
i
yes,
I got just means stuff, and because I start listening my own voice in mic, like how my voice is coming and all. So that's something but yes, sir, I can say that gradually I'm removing this problem and I'm overcoming this.
yes, yes.
Earlier, I was
How
very
much will you speak? You will remove your hesitation.
yes, sir, and that is the main reason that I decided to now start conversational session with different people because storytelling was not enough. I thought that yes, when I started my storytelling, so I realized now at least I feel myself able to speak in front of others, and the more I open my mouth, the more I will improve. The more I do mistake, of course I will learn from my mistake. So with this hope and thought, I have just jumped on this
Yes,
another.
because mistakes are the part of learning, we know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, which kind of problem do you face in your teaching while you're teaching in the class?
Sir, actually, in my teaching, if I say it, so there's not any problem because I am always. But yes, in every classes, in which classes we are teach, so in all classes, all students are not equal. You also, I
Yes,
hope you know very well that there's are different type of student. So we have to make list of student like average student, top student, below student type, weak student. So sometime there's I have to, when I started repeating any topic again and again, so some student who are just topper student, so they are saying, ma'am, we know all very well, why are you repeating it? So I said, dear, my dear student, just think about all student. I know that. So this is the
yes,
problem
yes,
because we are teachers, so we have to pay attention on all students.
yes. We
And
have to
otherwise,
focus on every student.
yes. And I always used to speak English with my student, and sometimes students are just feeling unable to communicate in English. So sometimes
Yes,
they are behaving like, ma'am, please, can you tell this in Hindi? I said, okay. But
yes,
yes, my all students
because
are very good and they
when
are
we
trying to speak English with me.
explain the chapter in Hindi, then they take more interest because they understand that very well. That's why they ask to us for speaking in Hindi.
Yes,
But
sir.
bilingual language is best option.
Yes, sir. Bilingual. Being teacher, we should have to be bilingual with the student because yes, when I also
Yes.
realized that when I explain any English story means in Hindi, so they are getting more interest in their mother tongue if I explain. And when I try to explain in English, so sometimes they said, "Ma'am, please explain in Hindi." So I explained in both English and Hindi.
Yes, yes. And I want to ask one question more to you. That there is a rule by has made by CBSE that teacher are not allowed to beat any student while they are not allowed to punish them while
Mm.
physically, emotionally, mentally. What is your view on this point?
Sir, actually, I also never want to punish any student because if we really want to make them improve, so we should, being a good teacher, it's our responsibility to try to understand their point of view and try to make them understand politely, means, lovingly. And
Yes,
sometimes if we have strictly, so they are getting just afraid to us, and they are also trying to avoid the study, and they are just becoming
yes,
that time rebel. And when we start means making them understand anything about study, about behavior, means lovingly and politely, so they will definitely understand us. So I also never
but
beat any of my student, and that's why I'm always favorite teacher of my all students. All my teachers always means love and care.
sometimes they also disturb the class. There are
Yes,
a few
there are
students
some
who disturb the classes.
yes, there are some problematic student. Means if there are all students are good, so it there must be a single student who is creating problem in class. So of course that time I used to make him or her understand, means stand and raise hand,
Yes,
these type of punishment for 5 minutes only, not more than that. Then I again realized that this is not good. Let him sit. So they are. Uh,
yes, yes.
so
Okay, it
being a
has
teacher,
been 22 minutes. Yes, ask me.
yes sir. It time is over from your side.
It's a 22 minutes,
Okay, okay,
and
sir.
we will meet very soon for next session. Okay.
Okay, sir. It was nice with you, sir. Nice to talk to you.
Yes, same here. Okay, bye.
Bye, sir.